I think we're live. Are you live, everyone? Yes, we are. What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American, back in with a new stream, and that is right. We are live on this beautiful December 11th, 2023. I hope everyone's having a phenomenal day, night, afternoon, midnight, wherever you are in the world. I'm certainly having a great day myself. And today we have a special house map prediction thingy. We actually got other people here today. We got Mr. Yeet, or not Mr. Yeet, Mr. Ye and Tyrone. They actually showed up. So yeah, I think Tyrone's muted.
The Texans have joined.
The Texans have joined.
I'm cooking in the background, so I'm trying to. I saw a comment on like 2 or 3 streams ago. Someone was telling me to cut it off with the background noise. So I'm trying to minimize distractions so people can actually listen.
All right, so today we have the updated house map, and I gotta pull it up here. There we go. So I'm actually getting the opinions of like Tyrone, Mr. Ye, and all that stuff for all this stuff because it's actually a very chaotic next house year. I mean, let's be real. Next year's gonna be absolute shit fest. If last year was any indication of what happens, I don't think you can like predict next year with like one brain. So you need like 3 people that are supposed.
Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Ye and I are in agreement, and we talked to Yeet about this as well one time, and we mentioned it on stream before. There is a very strong chance Trump outruns congressional. There's a very good chance Trump outruns most Republican congressmen because of what's been happening. That is a very strong possibility that this could happen.
I think the odds of that are going to go down consistently depending on how Mike Johnson handles everything, because he has revived the House and made it a little bit more professional. Because with McCarthy leaving and him, no longer punching other congressmen in the stomach or in the back for no fucking reason. I think there's the more closer we get to it,
constituents in general.
In general, yeah. But yes, I think Biden is so unpopular, and House Democrats seem to be in a better position than Biden is. I think that is going to be overall what's going to happen.
All right, so before I forget, of course, I got to do the promotion stuff before I forget. I hope everybody enjoys these type of streams. If you do, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, and of course, join the channel today.
Guys, $1 a month.
Yep,
$1 a month.
Just $1.
I don't need to. I'm running out of parallels to draw, folks. You know what? Ahoy Ford DLC is like $20. You can pirate that shit.
Hey, no piracy. I don't promote piracy on this channel.
Theoretically speaking, you could.
Piracy is wrong. I would never.
Piracy's bad. Right?
I do think that the $5 a month subscription for EU4 DLC is relatively genius.
I think it is.
It is very important to buy all games at market price from the creator.
Just again, no piracy. We don't promote. It's a joke, obviously. And of course, if you got any questions, concerns, whatever, or just want to support the channel even further, send a super chat via the chat. Again, I'll
send me a super chat. Send Ye a super chat. Send Rap a super chat. Send any of us a super chat.
Yeah, General Hydra for 5. Had you heard about Tucker Carlson had his own news network now?
Tucker Carlson News, yeah.
Tucker Carlson Network. So, is it just gonna be him, or is that gonna be like more people?
It looks like it's going to be just him doing what he's been doing. What it looks like from me, it looks like he's just going to be doing what he's been doing, talking to people, going places, doing interviews, but it looks like he's going to have his own network and a way for people to directly financially support him doing that.
Yeah, because it does cost a lot of money, what he's doing.
I wonder if it'll be on TV or not, like if it'll be televised.
It's good. I think I heard that's going to be like on like smart TVs and stuff eventually, but for now it's just like the website.
Yeah.
He should put it on Rumble, like unironically.
I think it's gonna be on Rumble. He's gonna try. I think his plan is just like, for now, get it going because he's very rich.
Get the ball rolling. Get the ball rolling. And sure, it's actually gonna work.
Yeah. Sam Mats for 2. Help me. Help me.
Help me.
Oh, good lord. So yeah. I think it's time we get into the house stuff. Enough bullshit. Let's get right into it. Let us start with Alaska. Oh god, the fact you've been talking about this state.
I fucking hate Lisa Murkowski for single-handedly making this ranked choice voting system a thing purely so that she would not lose re-election last year. Do not let anybody ever forget that. This was made up
Yeah.
by Lisa Murkowski because she could not survive a primary challenge, and it was very unlikely that she would pull off another upset like she did in 2010.
She had to do the ranked choice voting crap just so she could barely scrape by. I mean,
I would remind people, Shibaka, by the numbers, won 75% of Trump voters
at least
last year. At least, because she got, what was it, like 45%?
It was 46,
and Trump got like
6, I think it was.
46%, and Trump got, what, 54% of the vote? Murkowski won because of Democrats and like a very, very small subsection of Trump voters. She was very, very unpopular among, the people who are supposed to decide elections, which are the median voters, the ones that are actually conservative.
I freaking hate, I'm fine with like runoffs and stuff, but I freaking hate this ranked choice voting.
I do think, okay, we hit Murkowski. Let's stay on focus here. Wow, that's rare coming from me on this stream.
Yeah.
I do think Potola will probably stay.
Yeah.
I mean, she's relatively popular, and just Alaska tends to have a really, really strong incumbency advantage.
Well, not even really that, because Don Young, he would always win, yes, but it was always very narrow. It was always by like 2 or 3 points, 4 or 5 points. He very rarely ever matched the Republican he was running with on the top of the ticket. What I will say about Alaska, it's got very, very odd politics, just in general. They literally have what is essentially UBI funded by oil profits. But going back to Peltola, the reason she does so well is because she's pro-gun and pro-oil, which lets her win. That's the only reason
she's alive right now.
You cannot be competitive in Alaska if you do not support guns and oil.
And welfare to an extent.
Yeah. Very odd politics for 10. Does Michigan actually vote to the right of Wisconsin? What the heck is happening in Wisconsin? That is just polling.
No. What's happening is that no one fucking knows how to poll Wisconsin.
Yeah.
This is a bad misconception. People need to realize that Michigan, Pennsylvania, like the reason Wisconsin can't be polled is because the people who poll Wisconsin as if it's a much more urban state than it actually is. Wisconsin, like Dane County, Madison, Wow, that entire area, like Madison and the Wow area, are only like what 35%.
Not even
37.
It's about a third.
Yeah, it's like roughly speaking a third. Probably a little more than a third. But these big polling companies consistently oversample and overpoll like suburban and urban voters when they, especially they completely neglect the more rural, ancestrally Democrat areas of the state, like the northern area, which is where Trump does the strongest.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, so Wisconsin, just the polling's bad in Wisconsin. It's bad in Michigan, but I think Wisconsin just you can't pull it.
If Trump is winning Michigan by like 2 or 3 points, I think he's winning Wisconsin by like at least 5.
Like close to 5 at that point. Anyways, yeah, Peltola, if you ask me my opinion, she probably is okay. We do have to understand that Sarah Palin is Sarah Palin, which makes her 9-point margin way more exaggerated than it should be. She's not running again, is she? She's not running.
I think it's freaking Bigich is running again. Dear Lord.
So I don't like I don't like that guy, but I feel like he's probably going to do better than Palin, because Palin has like a 33% approval rating in the state. Of course, she didn't win.
Where I forgot what the election commission's called in Alaska. They actually released the results of a hypothetical. Palin actually did better than Bigich against Peltola if they did ranked choice voting with Bigich voters.
That's very interesting.
So
yeah,
I mean,
I'd put it at lean, lean likely, like not safe, but not a toss up.
Yeah, I think it's one of those seats that it's inexcusable, but why not?
She'll win comfortably.
It depends. If the candidate's good, we could probably
Chewbacca, run her.
Yeah.
No.
General Hydra for 2. Did Trump just win Iowa? Yeah, that poll was a disaster for DeSantis. That was bad. Freaking 51% already, and like 80% are saying Trump or bust. Yeah, you're not winning Iowa at that point. All right, Arizona. Oh boy. Oh, good lord.
Can you actually like stream? Are you like actually streaming a screen or something?
Yeah.
Like a tab? Could you stream for us in the Discord?
Yeah, sure.
So with Arizona, there's only 2 competitive seats because
you see it?
Yeah,
we see it.
Okay.
Arizona's 4th probably should be competitive, but Stanton is such a strong candidate, it just isn't.
Yeah, Arizona
it's like
4th.
Biden plus 9 or Biden plus 10 or something.
Biden plus 10, yeah.
Biden plus 10.
Hot take. I think, and this is going to be a really hot take, and I've thought about it. I think Hamadeh would make 8th competitive because of how bad he is.
Yeah, but Mash has won it by like 6. I would maybe put it at lean, but I think it'll still be.
I just think it's like realistically, I don't see how. Again, I'm not doing margin, I'm doing probability, but I could see the argument. But I think 8's like Republican, but
It's a Republican district, and it will be for quite a while.
let's see. Okay, so the 2 seats is Schweikert and Siskamani, who is the most over. Why do people like this guy? They think he's some electoral god. Like, look at this. A Biden plus 0.1 district. He won by a half point or 1.5. Congratulations. Like, why did people...
Schweikert outperformed by more?
Yeah. It's like, people make it sound like that Siskamani's some electoral god. He's not. He's not a good Republican at all. He's, in fact, pretty bad. But I think he holds on just because the Dems have nobody for more than one.
He is the incumbent now as well.
Real Texas politics for 5. Leftist Dems did not turn out because of Gaza. Could cause us to hold the House, to be honest. Yeah, that's going to be a big thing in, like, Michigan. That's going to be where things get very interesting. Very interesting. But yeah, I think Siskamani should hold on. Unless something crazy happens, like... honestly, I don't see how Siskamani loses.
I think he's just the incumbency factor, and plus those Tucson, they love their squishes, and that's what he is.
Yeah. Arizona Republican, everybody. Not the good one. There's like 5 good ones or 4 good ones.
I'll say Arizona, for being such a terrible, like, for the primary electorate being awful, they have Gosard, they have
Crane.
They have Crane, they have Biggs. It's like, what are they doing? And then there's just, I don't know.
And even
statewide, they can't get any good Republicans statewide though.
Well, because every time it's like the McCain voters screw them over. That's the problem. These assholes, when they don't get their way, they cry and go vote Dem. So, all right. So, Arizona first, David Schweikert. The only reason he's going to win is because asshole he's going against. That's the only reason that he's going to win.
He had a quite a strong opponent last year. Like, people don't seem to understand that. His opponent was not weak by any stretch of the imagination. Schweikert, he's probably going to hold on. I would say he'll probably outperform what he did last year. He'll probably win by 1.5 or 2, just because, I don't know. I think Trump's going to do better than what he did, just because I think he's going to win the popular vote or come close to it, which there's no way that the district itself shifts left under that circumstance.
Yes, I think that the seat, it depends who Dems elect, but it sounds like it's be some garbage progressive, which, for whatever reason in Arizona, statewide they do good, but, like, congressional districts, they do terrible for whatever reason. Like, these fake, oh, I'm a progressive Dem, but I'm actually a real mod or something. I don't get why they do bad congressional districts, but they do good in statewide races, but I don't know. Schweikert lose if Dems nominate Galen Woods. However, Dems might nominate Andre Cherny, who might lose. Again, I don't know who the candidates are, but they're not as good as last year's. So, as I think a lot of people gotta understand, there's a lot of bad Democrats this year. Like, against Michael Lawler, that bozo. I mean, what are the Dems doing this year? Last year they had some decent recruits, but this year they're just, like, bad across the board. I don't know. What you guys' thoughts on that?
I don't even know. I hate this shit.
I don't know either, honestly.
I don't know. All right, California. All right, let's finally state that, like, Republicans might actually, like, win some more seats in. So there's, like, what is that, 7 seats I consider, like, kind of competitive. No, Kevin Kiley ain't losing. I'm not playing this game of, oh, he won by 7 in a Trump plus 2 seat. He's going to lose next year. He's going to be just fine, so...
Kyle's going to be fine.
What?
I was like, Kyle's going to do just fine. Yeah. I thought it was wasn't it bluer than that?
It's Trump plus 2.
Oh, yeah. He outperformed by 5. That's perfectly normal.
Yeah, so I don't see how Kiley loses, but John Duarte, on the other hand, I think he's done. He's done.
He was a wave baby from the beginning. He won by 0.4 with brutally awful Hispanic turnout.
And guess what? He supports amnesty now, and that killed him. Good job.
Yeah, he's done.
I mean, do these idiots understand that you ran on border security, but now you support amnesty that's not going to piss people off? I don't care.
No, I don't think they. I quite literally do not think they understand this whatsoever.
No,
Like
they
that's
don't.
the thing. They literally do not understand
Again,
it. They are that fucking stupid.
Again, I'm not saying that, just because a Hispanic seat, that doesn't mean they support amnesty for everybody. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And these guys seriously think that. They think Hispanics, oh, it's a Hispanic plus one seat. They automatically all support amnesty. You ran up border security, so then you flip on it? What? It's just baffling to me. Charlie Howard for 5. Hey, Rap, what rhinos do you think are the top priority to primary out? The assholes from Arkansas.
All of them. They all
Yeah.
suck. I'm sorry. For a state that is that red and that right trending, their politicians are awful.
Who's the best one? I can check right now. Who's the best one of these 4?
I don't know enough about them to tell you which one.
Crawford, I guess.
I guess, man.
It's just French Hill, Steve Womack, Bruce Westerman. Oh, good lord. How can you be so red and have that as your delegation?
Like Texas has a bunch of like R plus 18, like R plus 15 seats that are left trending, and they elect plenty of solid Republicans.
Man Milk for 2. Cobson for President Shardy. Cobgate Gimson. What? I don't get it.
Gen Alpha humor will never make sense to me.
Yeah. All right. David Valadeo. Ooh, this one.
It all comes down to turnout, man. It all comes down to the district. You know what? Like, I'm gonna be a baby about it. I'm gonna put this toss up because he won by 3, which is respectable, which means he has a shot next year. But it's also a Biden plus 13 district.
This is a seat that I think it just comes down what Trump does. That's what I think happens. If he does better here, he should be fine.
If Trump gets it within 10, Valadeo wins re-election, right?
Yeah.
Anything else? I don't know.
Valadeo. I'm sorry.
I think Valadeo is a strong enough candidate to hold on, but
I think so, but I would put it as like at the very most like tilt.
I
know you aren't doing it by margin, but by probability.
It starts Republican, but
yeah.
Let's see here. Yeah, Rap, who do you supporting for Granger's seat? What's the guy's name? What's his name?
What is his name?
What is his name?
I'm trying to think.
What's his name now?
I can't remember. Top of my head, I'm trying to think.
Say his name again.
I don't know. Mike Garcia, he's winning. I'm not.
Lean. Put it there. I don't care whose opponent is.
They've been saying this for years. He's DOA, everybody. They're saying it again.
Every time Jude says that he's DOA, he adds 0.1 to his margin.
It does. I mean, again, that doesn't mean he's going to win by 6 again. I think that had to do with the fact that Republicans just did good in that part of the state, but I think he's still going to win by a decent margin considering it's a Biden plus 12 seat. I just don't see how Garcia loses, so.
Oh, is it O'Shea?
O'Shea, yeah, O'Shea, I support him.
O'Shea.
OSHA.
OSHA.
Don't tell him that I operate a forklift.
Wait, what? Mike Bose for going away and disappearing, possibly. O'Shea seems pretty base. Yeah, he is. He's pretty good.
Yeah, O'Shea is pretty good.
Young Kim. I'm not even. Why are we even talking about Young Kim? I should just put this safe, shouldn't I? I mean,
not safe because Young Kim.
She won by 13.5, and it's a Biden plus 2 seat.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm just gonna put that safe. I mean, and I guess it's trendy Republican. It's Orange County, I think, right?
It's Orange County, and it's the red part of Orange County.
Yeah,
the one that's trending, right?
Yeah, that one should be fine. Ken Calvert,
Tilt,
yeah. Michelle Steele, same thing as Calvert.
Let's say it's a Trump district. I don't think a single California Republican is going to lose a Trump district.
Well, Michelle
How
Steele's
much they outperform? I'm talking about Calvert.
Yeah, Calvert should be fine.
Steele, I would put it lean.
Yeah, I think again, the problem for Dems is they keep running like the same candidates in these seats, and they like do worse progressively. They just do worse and worse and worse, and I don't think it's gonna magically change.
This will be Mike Garcia's first election not going up against whatever her name is.
Supposedly.
Allegedly, because it's like some guy named Whiteside.
Okay, Katie Poor. Ooh, California 47th. Okay. This one.
Well, here's the thing. The same Republican is running again.
Yeah.
Katie Porter is out. She's going to the Senate. Only problem is, I think California is going to be bluer than it was last year. So I think I'm still going to leave it as, for me, it's lean D still. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to say it's flippable.
It's Lindy still?
Bruh.
It's
Lean D?
It's Lindy.
I think that Republicans could win it, but it just depends what Trump does statewide. If he's really getting within 20 statewide, I think they flip it. But
I was saying it depends on this is all dependent on how Trump does, because if you believe the polls, Trump is winning the popular vote, and if Trump's winning the popular vote, Republicans are not losing the House.
yeah. So I mean, you can afford to lose Duarte's seat in California. It's the only one you can really afford to lose. Maybe Valadeo, but after that, no. If you lose anybody else, you're done.
If you lose Calvert, I mean, you're losing a Trump seat at that point.
Yeah. Let's see here. California 47 could be competitive. Yeah, so they got a good candidate there. So
In 47?
47, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Yeah, that's true.
Tyrone shall return in a few minutes.
All right. Chris Smith would win because Republicans had reformed in 2022. No. The Senate race is looking like 2 Dems. I'm still waiting to see on that one. Don't they
Depends on how they split it. There's 4 major Democrats running.
Isn't there 2 Republicans? Like a baseball star or something?
Kind of, but one of them is polling at 2%, so he's not going to be. I don't think he's going to be a factor.
I think we'll get one Republican.
It probably will be. It probably will be an R versus
the amount of the Democrats running is just absurd. I mean,
there's 3 or 4 of them are retiring just to run for Senate.
Yeah, let's see here. Republicans, they got.
I ain't even worried about it. I wouldn't even deal with it.
They got a couple baseball players, so that's what you need to know.
Baseball players, let's go.
Baseball, let's go. Mets, baby, the Mets. I'm not a Mets fan. Yeah, so we got some candidates in California, but we'll just wait and see. I will laugh my ass off if we somehow get 2 Republicans. If that happens and 2 Republicans are at the top of the tickets, they're going to immediately change that law. They're going to immediately change it. So you're like, oh, it has to be one of each. Freaking bums. Let's see. There is polling at 10%. Yeah, we got to wait and see on California's Senate race. But all right. Colorado. There's 2 that's actually worth talking about. Boebert.
Lauren Boebert. Oh my God. What is wrong with you?
Listen, she has a good voting record, but she won't keep her mouth shut. My God. I mean, listen, I'm fine with Boebert. I don't hate her, but some of the stuff she does and says, it's
I don't dislike her as a politician. I dislike her for the fact that she makes this district competitive. It is a Trump plus 8 seat.
Now, to be fair, I think it's just that had to do with the fact that you had the Bose at the top of the ticket, O'Dea. He got crushed.
You had O'Dea who underperformed Trump, by the way, and you had Paulus who won by God knows how much. What was it? Almost 20 points.
I thought it was 25.
No, it wasn't nearly that much. It was
I thought it was
20.
25. I'll check. 2022 Colorado governor race. It was 19. Either way, he won Boebert's seat.
DeSantis won by more than he did, which I find to be quite funny.
That's just wow.
But yes, Boebert, I feel like being a toddler once again and putting this toss up because I think she will probably do better just because Republicans will actually show up next year.
Tyrone is back. What are we talking about?
Boebert.
Lauren Boebert.
I think Boebert. It depends heavily on what turnout is going to look like.
I think it just if Trump wins the state by 5, she'll be fine. Even by 2.
I originally thought Boebert was done because ain't no way in hell she was going to survive without Trump on the ballot. But since the Colorado Supreme Court has said Trump can remain on the ballot, I'm much more optimistic about her.
I was going to say, if Trump was removed from the ballot, it would have been over. It would have been over because nobody. There's no governor race. Is there a Senate race?
No, there isn't.
No, yeah. Then there was literally no reason. There is nothing but her, and she's going to lose by 5 under that point. So yeah, I would just tilt our toss up.
Yeah,
I think she's
it's Republican right now, but let's see here. Her primary challengers are garbage. Yeah, her primary challengers suck. I mean, they are bad. We're not talking about D tier. We're talking about F tier, below F tier at that point. Some of those people.
We're not talking about McCarthy. We're talking about worse than McCarthy.
Yeah.
Talking Becky Edwards.
I wouldn't go that far, but that's that's just a progressive Dem at that point, I mean, that's the fact that's even a real thing is just sad. But all right, Colorado 8th. Why is this competitive?
It's Biden plus 5.
And she only won by a 0.7. Okay.
Let's do this, right? Even Wasserman was like, hey, she only lost because of like really, really extenuating circumstances. There was a libertarian, if I remember correctly, that like basically fucked her over.
Let me check. 2022.
If I remember.
Probably, because libertarians are, especially in Colorado, that's absurd what they do.
It's also worth mentioning that a while ago, the Colorado Libertarians and Republicans agreed that the Colorado Libertarians would stop putting candidates up.
Yeah, here it is.
And
The
endorsing them.
Lobert got 4%.
Yeah, and Republican
the Democrat won by 48.4% of the vote.
she
It was
would've
100%. She would have lost. The Lobert screwed her over, which is why this may sound weird. I know Colorado is getting bluer, and I think it would probably be Biden plus 15 next year. But I still think this is a state they can pick off because it's one of the only red trending areas. It's got all of the red trending, like Hispanic suburbs of Denver, and it's got Weld County, which is also trending right.
That's like the only 2 Republican parts.
Like the only two parts of Colorado trending right are that part of Denver and then Weld and rural eastern Colorado, because the west part is moving, and then obviously El Paso and shit. Not El Paso. El Paso County.
Yeah. So what do you think?
There's more than one El Paso in America.
No, there's only one El Paso.
I'm a I don't know if you're not doing tilt, just put it as a toss up because I would say Tiltar. I'm optimistic about that seat.
I'm saying she has an
I think another thing that I think is worth noting. Earlier this year, the Republican Party of Colorado and the Libertarian Party of Colorado agreed that as long as Colorado Republicans had nominees with values and ideas consistent with the Colorado Libertarian Party, then the Colorado Libertarian Party would endorse those Republican candidates in those states.
We got a problem, though. In Colorado 8th, the same Libertarian running again. The same assholes running again.
I put it as Tilt D. Fine.
Oh my gosh. I just looked it up. Hold on. Let me pull this up.
Can we please abolish Libertarian Party?
Libertarians. Under the Unity Party. What the hell is the Unity Party? Bruh.
Libertarian Control Act of 2025. Am I right, chap?
Oh my.
Honestly, the Libertarian Control Act of 2024.
Look at this. Dan Ward.
To outlaw the Libertarian Party, to prohibit members of the Libertarian organization from serving in certain representative capacities and for other purposes.
Why? What's the point of running again? It's the same guy. The same guy that costed us.
Do you not actually know why they run?
Look at this. Dan Ward.
Lolberts run for the same reason that weed parties run. They want to basically tell the Republican Party, you're going to abandon this idea of, police officers and shit like that, and you're going to adopt our views or we're going to screw you over and cause you to lose to Democrats.
Man.
That's their whole thing. Because they're pissed off that the new Republican Party is more willing to use the government and more willing to use the system against people that use it against them. And that pisses off all the Lolberts.
I just don't get. I don't get where these people come from. It's like, oh, I got 4% and I purposely got the Republican to lose. But you know what? I'm gonna run again. God damn it! These people, and they're all around us. These libertarians, they make up 2% of the population, but they screw us over 100% of the time. What does that tell you about these people?
Yeah, I'm putting it as Tilt D.
What?
I mean, the thing is, Rap, you need to understand a lot of these people are like. Sorry, I was just finishing a delicious salmon. A lot of these people you need to understand about them.
What?
They are more often than not ex-Democrats of some kind. The Georgia Senate candidate, the Libertarian candidate for Georgia Senate in 2022 that fucked over Walker, what was his name? You guys know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He outright admitted later that he was a Democrat plant, and he openly bragged on Twitter after Warnock was confirmed to win that he was running simply because he hated Walker, and the Democrats were paying him to do that. So, like a lot of these libertarians in these like battleground or blue states like Georgia, Arizona, or Colorado, they like more often than not they are usually paid off by the Democratic Party to subvert Republican voters and get Democrats elections. Because remember,
And they're
Democrats
trying to do it in Montana next year as well.
Yeah, they're gonna try, but hopefully Rosendale wins. So.
I don't think Tester surviving if Rosendale runs.
What do you say, Tyrone? What did you say?
I said I don't think Rosendale is going to lose to Tester. I don't think Sheehy is going to lose either. I think Tester is just cooked, but I do think that it's late enough into the campaign that if Rosendale doesn't come out with the Trump endorsement off the bat, then I do think Sheehy is probably more favored.
It's one of those things. Well, it's a weird situation where like Rosendale is getting the support of the GOP in Montana, except like the governor and stuff. He's getting the support of like the state legislator. A lot of county parties are backing him. It's basically the grassroots are supporting him, but it's not the party establishment's not. And I'm really wondering how Trump's going to look doing this situation because apparently he met with Trump, Rosendale, a couple days ago, and they had a good meeting. Like they talked in the room about their differences. So. Hopefully that's the case.
Did we talk about Arizona's 8th?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Okay. We talked a little bit about like how they could make it competitive, but I don't see that happening.
All right. What next? What state's next?
Connecticut.
Lean D.
Yeah.
Lean D.
Hayes.
Like Hayes, if she was going to lose, it was going to be last year. And here's the thing: this is a gerrymander. Don't let anybody tell you this was not a gerrymandered map. You can easily draw a Trump district, it's like Trump +1 in Western Connecticut. All you have to do is follow the county lines and then put in a couple cities on the outer edges. They intentionally drew a gerrymander.
Yeah, and guess what? Republicans would have won the seat last year easily. I mean, Hayes.
You know who else? You know who else won through a gerrymander last election cycle?
Who?
J.D. Vance gerrymandered the entire state of Ohio.
I saw that. Yeah, I remember that. And Ron DeSantis, remember in Florida with Miami-Dade, he gerrymandered Miami-Dade.
He gerrymandered Miami-Dade into voting for him.
Oh, my God.
He gerrymandered the poor Cuban-American patriots.
Oh, man.
This is true.
Despite him winning by 20. It's unbelievable. Yep. Like, some people actually believe that. That's a scary part. There's some people that actually believe J.D. Vance won in a gerrymander. I want to meet these people. I'm not going to lie. I want to meet them.
I don't.
Them.
You do not.
Ask them, what the hell you on?
There also is the 2nd district, technically. But the thing with the 2nd district is that the Democrat in that seat is very, very strong. It's a very end. I think like a decade down the line, it could be very, very competitive. It's literally the same lean as the 5th district. It's just such a good incumbent.
Let's see here. Phantom Raider for 20. I'm so sick and tired of the Libertarian Party still being a thing. If they had Javier Melees in their party, I'll give them a little respect. Melee. Yeah. But since they don't, they're just a bunch of R words.
Speaking of
Melee. Libertarian Party. Yeah, Melee's based. He's already doing some
Speaking of Melee, did you see what he did today? He cut down the number of executive federal departments.
By half, I think. Thank you for the super chat, by the way.
From 21 to 9.
Which, that's just common sense. Why do you need 21 departments?
He also completely axed the Ministry of Women.
Based.
No more women.
More women. But I just
no really more women in Argentina.
Why do you need 21 departments?
No wonder it's libertarian.
Like, how many departments are we up to in the U.S.?
12?
You need 21 departments in Argentina because Peronism is when you do something and invoke the name of one Peron.
Yeah,
there's 15.
There's 15.
Yeah.
Some of these I don't think we need. Some of these I just really don't think we need. Yeah.
Or at the very least, if you're going to keep their functions, you could just consolidate them further.
Yeah, it's like, do we really need like 13 departments for the same thing?
Mm-hmm.
Like defense and security.
Back up. Sorry, no. Did you mean the Department of Offense?
Yeah, Department of Offense. But no, seriously, could they just put that in the same thing, like Veterans Affairs and Defense Department, the same thing? Or they just do that? Why don't they just do that? That just makes.
Because no one in DC has a brain. That's why.
Fair. And like
anyway, moving back to.
And like interior and agriculture, just seems like common sense.
What's after Connecticut? Delaware? Likely D.
Yeah. If the transgender wins the nomination, there's a chance. But
it's likely D. I don't care. I don't know. I think I
He's
have to say.
bad.
I think I have to say she by YouTube. By YouTube, I think YouTube's gonna kill me if I don't. Anyways, the transgender candidate. If that person is nominated, it is likely D.
And I think the Republican that almost won last year is actually running. So
yeah. Rochester underperformed Biden by 6.5, which is to be expected because Biden himself. People don't understand about this about Delaware. Biden is single-handedly keeping the Delaware margin artificially higher because Trump was what, like D plus 12?
Yeah, it was
in
D plus 12, I think it was.
Down from like D plus 20. It's a right trending state by all metrics, but Biden artificially keeps the margin up in 2020. He's going to keep it up again next year.
He's an institution there, that's why.
Yes, but yes, the likely Democrat nominee is going to underperform Biden drastically because people like that always do. They did it. They did in Utah. They do in Vermont. They did last year. This year in Virginia.
Can I point out something really funny?
What?
The Delaware Democratic Party was seriously considering having Tom Carper run for the open seat just so that straight up the Delaware Democratic Party was straight up considering asking Tom Carper to run for that seat because they're somewhat afraid a Republican could overperform and they want Tom Carper to run so that it could be much safer than it would be.
Okay.
Even they're worried about it.
We got a couple super chats. Sam answer for 5. What sucks is in Connecticut, a supermajority of voters in the legislature is required to pass a map, and Republicans have the numbers to block, but they don't. Yeah. Average Republican in the Northeast. What do you expect? Real Texas politics for 5. Breaking. Texas filing deadline passed. Jessica Cisneros. It will not run
Cisneros.
Will not run in Texas 28th. Henry Cuellar is unopposed in primary. God damn it.
Safety. God fucking damn it. I
hate Cuellar. Fuck you, Cuellar. Fuck you. You're fucking. I want. The only person I wanted to see die in an election harder than Manchin is Cuellar.
Yeah,
I want him to lose by 5.
I want him to lose by 20, but that ain't happening. Florida. Okay. Ooh.
I'll make it easy for you.
Obviously, Ron DeSantis gerrymandered it against Ron DeSantis is going to gerrymander the primary against Donald Trump.
This is true.
So this is the thing about Florida. The voter registration just continues to get worse for Dems. Even in off year, it's getting bad.
I think Florida has a very serious chance of being safe.
Now,
for Republicans this year.
I think these 2 seats that are competitive now. I think they do flip eventually, but next year, I don't think so.
I'm going to put them both at lean D. Because if we're talking about the 9th district, which is just south of Orlando, the problem with the 9th last year is that the Republican was pretty bad. It was Scotty Moore.
That guy sucks.
He was a terrible candidate. DeSantis won that district by what, 4?
Yeah.
Was it something pretty ridiculous? It was just the fact that his opponent was so bad. He still underperformed Trump by double digits, or underperformed Biden by double digits. I'm gonna put it as lean. The same thing with the 23rd. Although I maybe put the 23rd at likely, just because it's probably gonna be bluer because he is the incumbent now.
Yeah, but I'm gonna laugh if all these flip. I mean, if one of these flip, the Republicans keep in the House no matter what. At that point, I mean, it just really depends if the trends accelerate. They're possibly going to, but who knows? DeSantis gerrymandered Florida gets DeSantis. Oh, man.
I'm confused on why Florida's 13th is considered competitive on this map.
I'm just because there's people that think Luna underperformed DeSantis, she's going to lose. So that's why I'm saying
it's a Trump +7 district. I don't care if she underperforms
these assholes
DeSantis.
On Twitter, they say that Luna underperformed Trump or DeSantis by 5. She's automatically going to lose. It's whatever. Whatever. All right, Florida is not that difficult. Illinois, there's 1 seat. This map here is a disgrace, by the way.
These people will complain over and over again about Republican gerrymandering, and then they do this. They do this map right here, and they tell you with a straight face that we're the bad ones.
You could draw 5 safe Republican seats like nothing in Illinois.
You can make the entire downstate safe Republican just by drawing the map like
By
left to
counties.
right,
Yeah.
like by counties.
I mean, what is this Illinois 13? What is this? Same thing with Illinois 17. Like, Illinois 12 is the cleanest district of this map. That's how pathetic this is. But Illinois 17th, it is a seat that is shifting to the right. The problem is Republicans in Illinois are not necessarily known for competence, especially in the 17th district.
Lean D.
Yeah, Eric Sorensen, I mean, the only thing he's running on is he's a gay guy. That's literally the only thing he ran on. So,
Wow, he sounds gay.
he is.
Yeah. The only thing is,
That's
not even
that's
Darren
a YouTube
Bailey-
appropriate
Bailey
joke.
won this
That's a
seat.
YouTube appropriate joke.
True.
so I think not even Bailey won this seat probably means it's not flipping.
Yeah, Bailey's gonna win his primary. Sounds like he will,
Let's go.
because he got the endorsement from Mary Miller. So
Mary Miller stan.
yeah, I was about to say Mary Miller Sam, but yeah. Make the old Illinois 13th decently competitive, but not gerrymander. It would be safe if you drew it with a brain. Breaking news: Ramaswamy won't appear in the Texas primary ballot. Really?
Oh, did you guys see what happened to Ramaswamy last night at a Twitter space?
Yeah, yeah, he was taking a piss, and
Bro is not beating the Indian accusation.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that. Oh, good lord. Indiana, we're not even gonna. Mervin's gonna.
Indiana, there's-
First district, likely D. Okay.
Iowa, another one that none's gonna win. I'm not even. Why do people think he's gonna lose? He beat an incumbent last year.
He beat the incumbent and outperformed Trump. Like, I don't care. Lean R. Cool. Yeah.
Kansas, we're not even. No. Just no. Maine, ooh, okay. Republicans have a good candidate here. I forgot it. It's a NASCAR dude.
Republicans have a good candidate. It's not the guy who's ran the last 2 times, which means that he's good.
3 times, I think it was.
3 times? Yeah, whatever his name was, but he's awful. So yeah, the fucking NASCAR driver is who we're gonna run.
Yeah, so the good news is Golden to shoot himself in the foot with some of the stuff he said with guns.
Golden is bad. He needs to go.
And Trump is gonna win this district by probably close to 10 points.
Probably, knowing how things are going next year. The problem is, though, it's like, you gotta hammer him on guns. What he said about the gun issue, I don't go. Listen, what happened in Maine was horrific, but even in Maine, that stuff's unpopular when it comes to gun control. I mean, it's like,
Maine voted down universal background checks, which according to everybody ever, every anti-gun politician in America always says, oh, universal background checks have 90% approval rating. No, they fucking don't, because they failed in Maine, which is a Biden plus 7 state.
Here's what people support: the current laws in the book. They just want them enforced. That's all what people want. They don't want, like, oh, the government be able to, like, knock down your door at 3 a.m. to take away your guns. Nobody wants that.
And I would remind everybody that the shooter in Maine literally told people, I don't know if it was either the military or something like that, he told them that he had, like, visions and, like, urges to kill people, and instead of, putting him in a mental facility like we used to do, we just did nothing. We said, okay, cool, yeah,
Here's
cool.
pills.
Go away. Yeah,
You
here's
know
some medication.
Do you know who else has schizophrenia?
You.
Do you know who else has schizophrenia?
Okay, I think Golden's a favorite, though, but I think it's be a lot closer than expected.
I'm putting it as a toss-up.
All right, Michigan. Ooh, okay. First of all,
Michigan.
John James is winning. We're not even. He won in a Whitmer plus 12 environment. I'm not even. It's borderline safe, I think. But,
I'm gonna put likely R, honestly.
yeah. Now, as for the other two, Slotkin and Kildee, this is pretty big that these two bozos are gone, and it looks like Slotkin's gonna lose her primary. Please, Harper, win that primary for crying out loud.
Here's what I will say. I'm gonna say it. Both districts are gonna flip.
Ooh.
Like, both incumbents are gone. Both districts are right trending. Alyssa Slotkin's district was only Biden plus 0.5. It's flipping next year with Trump. And Kildee's replacement is
Bad.
a hardline progressive left-wing candidate. This is an Obama plus 18, Biden plus 2 district.
I'm gonna say this. I think we flip one of them, but lose one of them. I think that's what's gonna happen. I think
If we're gonna flip one of them, it is going to be Michigan's 8th, which sounds weird because
Yeah, I think
Slotkin
so.
won by 5 and Kildee won by 10. But Kildee is gone, and his replacement is going to be so much worse.
And this is more Republican trending. than Michigan 7th. So
It is, because Bay County, Flint, Michigan, that's all right trending.
I think we win that one. I mean, now there's a possibility we win both of them. It's very possible, especially if Slotkin loses their Senate race. Please, by the way.
It's a Biden plus 0.5 district.
I want Hill Harper to win so badly.
I am very, very sure.
Please.
That Michigan 7th is flipping, especially if the 8th is, because it's Biden. It's Biden plus 0.5.
I just think that Michigan 8th is easier to flip. This might be more Biden friendly.
Yeah, I think it's easier to flip because of the Democrat nominee, but I still think both are flipping.
We just gotta see. But for now, I'm gonna have one of them flipping, the other one not. All right. That's a big one, by the way. GOP needed to flip that one, and I think they will. It just, we could, knowing the GOP will lose it, but who knows? Hopefully. Surely. Okay. Minnesota, Craig's winning.
Lean likely. Done. Okay, cool.
No, we've already got that. Nebraska, Bacon. I think he's cooked.
I think he's done. I think he's done.
I think he's done.
I guess you could say that bacon is fried.
Boo.
Oh, come on.
Boo.
I just think this guy is not liked by anybody. Especially shenanigans. What was he doing the past year? What made him so, popular, I guess you could say, was he kept his mouth shut, like Brian Fitzpatrick does. But no, he had to keep going on and on about God knows what, and about how we need more money for Ukraine, and we gotta.
And he's also just kind of a smug asshole, which puts off a lot of swing voters who would be more likely to support him. He's just such a oh my god, tilt D, I'm done.
We gotta send our billions to Ukraine while we're gonna do nothing but the southern border. I'm gonna screw over everybody.
We're doing the southern border? Whoa.
Bro, okay.
No way.
Nevada. Ooh. Okay.
No way. The southern border.
Okay, here's the thing. Joe Lombardo lost every single district. He lost all three.
Yeah.
That's the problem. It is such an efficient gerrymander that he won statewide and got 1 out of 4 districts. However, in the first district, Titus is so unfathomably corrupt and unpopular. I don't know. I'm gonna leave all of them at lane D because I just don't think. I think later. I think this is gonna backfire horribly.
I think it's Arkansas in the 2020s. I think
it's done. I think by the end of the decade, all 3 seats are gonna be red.
Now Horsford's the only one I think could flip. He is not popular. He's the biggest underperformer. It went against an underfunded Sam Peters, who, funny enough, was the most MAGA Republican in them all. But,
I'm putting all of them at lean D.
I'll say lean D for now. Yeah. God.
New Hampshire.
No, we're not even. Just go away.
I'm putting that one at likely.
Screw you, Chris Sununu. Screw you. I mean, unbelievable. All because he wanted his best friend to possibly lose by 10 in New Hampshire second instead of by 11. Thank you. Freaking why? You could have drew a Republican seat.
Could have. This is gonna sound weird. We're going on to New Jersey, I think. I'm putting the 3rd district at likely.
Ooh. Kim's seat?
He's retiring. He's supposed to be an overperformer. He's still underperformed. I think it's going to be within 10. Especially with how New Jersey's going, especially South Jersey. That specific part of New Jersey, I'm putting it likely.
I'm going to laugh if we flip it. It's possible, but...
Flip? No, I just think it'll be within 10.
Okay, New Jersey, New Mexico, okay.
And then Keene's going to win by probably...
Yeah, Keene's going to win. Now, New Mexico's second. God, the New Mexico court, of course, they voted against Republicans. Anybody surprised by this? An old Democrat court ruled in favor of the Democrats. I'm just stunned, everybody. I am stunned. But,
lean D.
Yeah. I think we could win it, but Harold needs to, campaign her ass off.
If we win it, we're winning the House by a lot. And
well, that's the thing. I think Trump might win this district. I just don't know if...
Oh, if Trump wins, I think Harold wins. So,
I think this is one of those seats that Trump will probably win.
And you do got the gun control stuff, but I don't know how much it's going to impact everything. Okay.
New York.
So we're gonna just assume this is the current map. We're not gonna do any shenanigans about possibly there's gonna be a 15.
We talked
flips.
about this. We talked about this earlier. Yeah, if you want to share our thoughts.
Okay, so we want to go like numerical order or just down or just up and down.
Well, let's start with North. Let's start with Brandon Williams' seat.
Let's start with our good friend Brandon Williams. Lean D, don't worry about it. He's done.
Yeah,
it's so over.
That video that leaked is not good. That is bad.
He won by an astonishing 1 point last year in what was possibly the best environment Republicans will get in New York for a while.
I mean, the thing about him is like he had a good shot of winning, but that video that got released is not good. It's not pretty. So
no.
Yeah.
South down to the 19th, Molinaro's gonna hold on. I think he's actually gonna outperform what he did because I mean it's a Biden plus. It's a less than Biden plus 5. I think he's gonna win by like 2 or 3.
Yeah. Pat Ryan
8.
should hold on.
Lean D. He's has an incumbency factor now.
Michael Lawler. God damn, I hate the guy, but he's gonna win.
I hate him. He's so fucking good at what he does, though. He's gotten to the point where he has Biden shouting him out as being a normal, respectable Republican. I think he's gonna win.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where it's like, especially against who he's going against. I mean, you're going against Jones in that seat. Good luck.
Seat with a Jewish population that is above the average.
Good luck with that one. As for the Long Island seats, we're not even.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace, our gay prince, George Santos.
I think, Republicans.
Please never say that again.
I just realized what you said. Oh my. Okay, but for real, I think Trump's gonna do better in this part of the state than he did last time, but I don't think it's enough.
Oh yeah, I think he will probably. Let's see. Let me pull up these districts real quick. Yeah, he's probably gonna end up. He might even win Santos's seat. Nah, well, no, it'll probably be like Biden plus 3. But I think he will. I'm going to put lean on Santos' seat. And Despacito's kind of done, unfortunately.
Yeah,
so... it is impressive that he outperformed Trump by 18 points.
To be fair, though, you had Zelda on the ticket carrying everybody, so...
Well, I'm going to put them both at lean.
Yeah. North Carolina. Don Davis, I think, is done. I think he's going to lose.
The only problem is it won't even tell us like how his district voted.
Put it like this: it was like Biden plus 2, I think it was. In 2022, Ted Bunce won like 10 points, I think it was.
Yeah, I think he's plus. It's also like Sandy Smith was a really bad candidate.
No, Smith was a good candidate. She's running again.
She wasn't.
Yeah, she was.
I thought she did like pretty bad compared to the rest of them.
No, she had no money, and she still almost won.
I need more money.
Need more money.
She is running again, and guess what? This is the part of the state that's trending like super Republican. I think it starts off as lean R.
I'll put it lean, yeah. All right, Ohio.
Freaking... God damn it. You assholes could have changed it, but no. You have to be respectable and whatever you claim to be. So, let's start with the funny-looking seat, the Among Us seat.
Which one is the Among Us seat?
13.
Oh, yes. Remind us to never run whoever we ran against Amelia Sykes ever again.
What's wrong with Gilbert?
The one who underperformed Biden or Trump by 3 points in an environment that like how much did DeWine win this district by? It had to have been by close to 20. Like 15?
Yeah. Caleb Arbor.
Here, I'll pull it up right now.
Caleb Arbor for 5. You see Barris' tweet about a lot of ticket splitting between Trump and House Dems. Yeah, but I don't think it's going to be that much. I think it's going to exist, but I still want to see how much it happens. But I think we can win Sykes' seat. I think she just won because of who she went against. More than... She's a great candidate, everybody.
Let's see. Oh, my God. Yeah, Mike DeWine won the seat by 15.
Bruh. So,
what about Vance? How did Mr. Vance do?
He
lost it by 6. He actually underperformed, huh?
No, he won it because he gerrymandered the state. Remember?
This is true.
Okay, I actually think that Republicans are gonna win it. They got somebody good, I think. Surely.
Yeah.
Ohio House elections 2020. What district is it? 13?
13th.
13th. Yep. Republicans got At-large Hudson City Council. Okay, we got somebody, I guess. And there has been polling that shows that Sykes in trouble. So, we'll just say, Ohio 9th.
Lane D.
Lane D.
Majewski got shafted, but that's still not going to save him.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that Democrats can just win elections by just straight up illegally obtaining military documents and then fucking lying about it.
And now you got the Republicans they still won't admit it. They still won't admit that they screwed over Majewski. They're saying he's such a bad candidate. And when you tell them about the Army stuff, they said, oh, he lied about it.
J.R. Majewski received a medal that is only awarded to people who were actively participating in Afghanistan, including active combat or being injured.
Yeah. And they said he didn't serve.
This has been completely confirmed. He was in Afghanistan. He was serving in a combat capacity. They're still lying about it right now. That's going to be their entire campaign. Because here's the thing. Marcy Kaptur can't say, oh, J.R. Majewski's, he's too MAGA for us because it's a Trump +3 seat.
Yeah. That is pathetic. That should be... There needs to be campaign laws where it's like, you can't just go find military records and then leak parts of it and unfinished parts. It's like, that's bullshit. Especially somebody that served the military like that.
Well, I mean, the Democrats are the party that have completely destroyed the Veterans Affairs Department. So I'm not sure why anyone is surprised in any capacity by this, frankly.
Oregon 5th.
We're going back to Oregon. Let's see.
Here's my take. If the progressive runs again, she wins. If it's not.
But
the progressive's a front runner, so I'm going to say for now, she's a favorite.
I still love that shit. I love every time this happens. Democrats will primary. Democrats will primary their moderate incumbent, and they'll just replace them with a progressive who then they almost did it with Cuellar last year.
I really wanted that to happen, but no.
Yeah, because here's the thing: even if Cisneros did actually end up winning, which I don't think she would have, with Trump on the ballot next year and with it moving even further right, she was done.
Yeah. Okay, so I think she's just a favorite, not because, this is going to be R plus 30, but just because she's going against a progressive. The same one.
Talk about the 6th district, though. Just an easy little bit.
I don't get how this happened, but this was like one of the largest swings from 2020.
I'm gonna put it at likely. That seems fair.
What the hell? What happened here? I mean, what was this? Whatever.
Likely done. Cool.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Pennsylvania. I think Cartwright's done.
Cartwright is done, and say it with me. So is Susan Wild.
I think Susan Wild holds on.
Nope, she's done. She's done. Nope.
My opinion is she holds on.
Nope.
I'm marking as lean.
Nope.
Her. I think she's a slight favorite. Cartwright's in a more it is more Republican. He had his worst performance. It's a part of the state that thinks will shift heavy to the right.
You know who should be done in a right and just world?
Who?
What's his name? Fitzpatrick? I can't fucking remember.
Fitzpatrick's fine.
We leave him. We let him be. He's in a Biden +5 seat.
And plus, he's not one of those annoying moderates. He's just quiet. So.
Yeah, he's really shitty on guns, but it's suburban Philadelphia.
Ben Sinnix for 5. DC Republicans won Houston City Council 2. In 2019, the rep endorsed candidate lost that by 20 according to Ballotpedia. Yeah, the Republicans are good in Houston, surprisingly.
I do find funny, and I talked about this earlier on my wonderful Twitter. One of the Republicans who won was a black religious pastor Republican.
I saw that.
And if you look at the precinct maps, he dominated the black areas and then actually underperformed Trump with the in the Houston era, which is where all the rich white suburbanoids are.
Bro, that's the future GOP right there.
The future of the GOP is winning Houston by getting 70% of the margin in the black neighborhoods.
I mean, I think a lot of these voters are just getting sick of it. I do think there's a lot of them that are just saying enough's enough. But
it's fascinating.
Okay.
Blexit is so real.
Houston is accelerating Blexit.
Okay, Virginia. So Kiggins is gonna hold on. She's an incumbent now. It's only a Biden +2 seat. She won against an incumbent by 6 or 3.5. 6 point.
Did we miss Texas?
Texas, we're not even. There's nothing.
We haven't gone to Texas yet.
There's nothing to talk about Texas. I mean,
there is. Where is it? Where's that motherfucker? 34th.
Gonzalez.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that is an under.
Oh yeah, no Herrera.
Herrera
really well in the primary according to polling. Like, and he
Wait,
also got.
is there any polling?
He also got several. I think I saw a poll the other day. Either way, he's got some major endorsements too.
I got a quick super chat. Garrett Vanikar for 5. Isn't Allentown heavy Hispanics when that means Susan loses? I think Susan Wild could lose, but I'm just waiting to see on that one. But I think Texas 34th is down. That's my opinion.
Oh wait, no, that's fucking Gonzalez's seat. What's it? Fuck, what seat is Tony Gonzalez?
The
23rd, 23rd.
23rd. Yeah, sorry, 23rd. Yeah, no, 34th.
I think Herrera's
is
gonna win.
Yeah, I think Herrera's doing well there.
If you look at the, he's actually raised. Well, who's Julie Clark? I don't know. But like, here's the thing. I'm glad that Texas has runoffs in the primary because what's probably gonna end up happening. It's gonna be Gonzalez and Herrera in the runoff, and then he'll probably end up winning.
Yeah. So
Just wish there was. Is there any polling out of this district?
No. Okay. Virginia. So I think Higgins wins. Now Spanberger, she retired. She's running for governor. That's a big one. I mean, can Republicans win the 7th?
Give me just a quick second. 7th, Biden plus 7. Lean, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, it's easier now that she's gone, but... by the way, hopefully Wexington gets better, but that doesn't sound too good. For Virginia 10th.
Likely.
Well, that's safe. I'm just, prayers up for her. She's not doing too good, so... Washington.
Lean R.
I'm not even...
done.
I'm
Tiltar,
sick of
I'm
these
done.
people. Oh, Perez won by a point when the rest of the ticket crapped itself. Surely she wins, and whatever.
Nope, it's over. Nope.
It's Joe.
She's done.
And finally, Wisconsin. Brian Steele's gonna win. They're not gonna change much with his district, but oh boy.
Thank goodness he's out of here. No more having to deal with Derek Van Orden.
It depends what happens with redistricting.
He underperformed Trump. That is hilarious.
Listen, for a Navy SEAL, he doesn't act like it. You are a Navy SEAL, what? Right? He was a Navy SEAL, right?
No, that's the thing, Nate. That's the thing. Navy SEALs are much more egotistical than other special forces groups, and they also have high rates of alcoholism. So, I don't know, Van Orden being an egomaniacal piece of shit who drinks a lot kind of fucking checks out for a SEAL.
So.
The only problem is the district is going to be made to it's going to be like Biden plus 8 at this point.
It's not. No. What's happened with redistricting is we're not going after the congressional map.
What?
They're going after the state legislator.
We're not going after it at all?
Apparently, they're going to wait till the last second, but it doesn't sound like it's going to work. So
I mean, I guess somebody's going to win that. I guess Republicans going to win that district.
Screw you, Van Orden, but you're going to hold on because of Trump. That's what's going to happen.
I was going to say, Trump's going to win that district by like 8, dude. 8 or 9.
So yeah, now that's the finished map. Wow. I have a 224?
I have 223, 206. Where did that come from? I guess because I didn't fill in. So, you know what? I forgot to put in Quayar's seat.
Okay, yeah. So
there is one way for us to perfect that map further and to make it better.
What?
But Louisiana needs to hurry up with it.
Oh yeah, there's certain districts right there.
Show us the map with those. Show us the maps. Show us what it would look like without.
Hold on,
right?
Probably right there.
No, they're not touching the New Orleans seat.
I know.
Also, get rid of the second Alabama seat.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Yes, get rid of both of them.
Oh.
You can
They're going
draw. You can draw all Trump plus 20 seats, and it actually looks pretty clean.
Okay, so either way, that's upwards of 4 seats you could potentially flip just with.
You forgot the one in North. You forgot like the 2 in North Carolina.
We're not North. They're not going to.
Those 2 aren't going to be touched. They're done.
It's
227 to 204. If you get rid of those seats, but probably not.
So I mean, I think Republicans. Surprisingly, as of now, I think they're the slight favorites. That's actually crazy to think, but come on, we need Mike Johnson to cook, and this is gonna be a real majority because instead of having like Kevin McCarthy, you're gonna have like hopefully David Giglio. You know.
Is that how you say his last name?
Yeah, it's Giglio.
That was fucking, isn't it? It's 2 G's though. It's Giglio, bro.
I thought it was Giglio. Like I thought his name was like Giglio, and I was like, what kind of fucking?
I thought Giglio, whatever.
Saturday. What kind of like Saturday?
I can't take him seriously if his name is Giglio, man.
Yeah, what kind of Saturday morning cartoon fucking surname is this?
Oh man, yeah. So I think Republicans, the only reason they're going to possibly expand their majority is because of two things: Trump and Dems having shit candidates. That's probably what's going to happen.
Also, North Carolina gets redrawn,
Yeah.
so
North Carolina single-handedly saved us from a potential nightmare. And hopefully Louisiana cooks something. If they're the ones that get rid of Section 2, or at least make it where nobody can sue it.
all hail Mike Johnson in the state of Louisiana.
Bro, the Louisiana GOP doesn't stop.
Yeah, they're very effective.
Giglio's opponent filed for 2 different elections, apparently. Yeah, so we might just get Giglio without any primary. So, but I think we'll end the stream here. There is a Packer game in like 5 minutes. I gotta go get that. If anybody got any more super chats, any more questions, concerns, whatever, send them now or forever go in peace.
Packers are losing, by the way.
No, they're not.
I have no idea. I don't watch NFL. I just wanted to say that to
It
piss you off.
starts in 10 minutes, so I gotta go watch the nose pickers. Hopefully, not lose.
Oh, the Giants. Oh, it's over for you.
The Giants suck this year. I swear if we lose tonight that I said that.
They're 4-8, and you're 6-6. It's so over.
We're making a run. Don't worry about it. Let's see here. Yeah, Packers. Hey, what's wrong with the Packers? The nose pickers. What's wrong with them?
The Cowboys won last night?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Packers are losing.
I thought we sucked.
You're good this year. You're probably the best team in the NFC outside the 49ers.
What the hell?
All
I thought the Eagles were good.
They're frauds.
If Don Huffines was off by 1 year for Cowboys winning,
Man, listen, the one time I don't pay attention to NFL, the Cowboys are actually good.
They're gonna choke in the playoffs though, like usual.
the one time I don't actually give a shit about Texas doing something and it's actually fucking winning.
How about those Longhorns?
They're gonna get crushed in the playoffs.
Cope. You're coping so hard.
Listen,
You're
Florida
coping
State got
so
screwed.
hard.
Can we just all admit Florida State got screwed? Yes, Florida State got screwed.
No, Texas deserved that spot. You can cope.
Texas was third.
Yeah, but Bama also beat Georgia.
Yeah, but okay.
But then again, Texas beat Bama.
I think Florida State got screwed. It doesn't. Listen, we'll never know enough of the football stuff. I hope everybody enjoyed this stream. Smash the like button down below. Subscribe. Share with your friends. Go follow their social media accounts, guys. Where do you find yourselves at?
Find us at Map Game Anglican and at RW Populism.
Yeah, these are two solid people. And yeah, I think we're gonna end the stream here. What?
Yeah. No, I was just realizing, we never actually fucking posted the picture of us in Trump hats in my truck. I sent it our
Over.
faces.